Alright, here it is. Medium Weapons Stereotypes Part 2. Sorry, Talcono and 17 Christopher, but Heavy Stereotypes is going to be the next video. And also, the time I'm recording this, I'm like 5 subs away from 1k, and that's not like an exaggeration. So if you guys can subscribe, I would appreciate it. And now let's start the video. If you use this, then you probably just misclicked on medium instead of light when you started your slot. Because this weapon is the closest thing medium weapon has to a light weapon. At a whopping 0.85 swing speed, the same as the Tonto, I'm pretty sure. And a max damage of 20.8. Like, at this point, just use the light weapon. It's just faster and more damage. I guess this is good for running into chimes at right after trial, but you'll basically just be a stiletto with more damage. Alright, let's be honest. Nobody even knew this thing existed before the Forgotten Gladius nerf. But now this thing's like one of the most valuable weapons in this game. The source for people who used the Gladius before the nerf and swapped to the best alternative as soon as it got its poor 0.02 swing speed nerf. So you could probably assume they're a pretty hardcore metamancer. There's also a bunch of enchanted ones around because the lady down in the depths actually sell them, and she occasionally just gives enchanted versions. So you'll probably see a bunch of those guys running around. There's only like 2 reasons somebody would unironically use the katana endgame. It's 1, they're making a cosplay revolved around the katana, or 2, they think the paired soul talent from the Vigil Initiate makes like the sword the best in the game. Most of the time when you see the katana being used, it's probably in like low level chimes and it's practically like a guarantee they're wearing the Vigil Initiate. If you guys want the actual numbers for how much like the armor buffs the katana, apparently it's like a 20% damage boost, so at 100 medium the katana does 28.8 damage, and increase that by 20%, you get like 34.6 damage, which is less than the Serpent's Edge 35.2 damage at max. With Serpent's Edge having like better range and penetration, and also Serpent's doesn't limit you to wearing like a starter armor. I guess the one thing the katana actually do have over the Serpent's Edge is that the crit isn't some goofy free dash attack. I'm going to be completely honest here, and I have no idea, like genuinely no idea why people like this weapon. There's always like a small group of people like talking about, oh, Champion Sword is the new best weapon after Forgotten Gladius nerf. And I don't even get it. Like, even after the nerf, the Forgotten Gladius is just blatantly better, by having ever so slightly like better stats. The Champion Sword doesn't even have a gimmick that makes it good. It's just like a regular sword. It doesn't have like a fancy crit like the Katana or like the SHOTEL. It's just like a regular weapon. I don't get it. It's statistically just bad. People who use this weapon is honestly like pretty chill. They don't really take the game all that seriously. They're usually around like mid-level and just play the game because their friends play it. But that's just my personal impression on Razor Cutlass users. Yeah, in my opinion, they're pretty cool. In my experience of playing Deepwoken, I've never met like a good SHOTEL user, but I also haven't met like a bad SHOTEL user. Like, people who use this are kind of just in the middle in terms of their skill level. SHOTEL users probably think they're like really good at the game, but they're honestly just kind of mid. And that's it for this video. Heavy Stereotypes is probably going to be the next video I post because I don't want to keep you guys waiting for that too long. I know you guys already been waiting for like 3 or 4 videos now. So yeah. And also I hope I didn't flame your medium weapon too badly. It's just that the off meta honestly is it's off meta for a reason. Other than that, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next Stereotype episode.